Yes, Russia is a threat, but America needs to play a shrewder game. Here's what that means. Several weeks ago, former Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia were found slumped over a park bench in the English town of Salisbury. It was determined they were victims of a nerve agent attack, which left both in critical condition. That nerve agent is alleged to have been manufactured and possessed illegally by Russia, and the UK immediately blamed Moscow for the attack. If Russia were behind the attack, which is highly likely, it is possibly the country's most significant intrusion into NATO territory since the radiation poisoning of another former Russian spy, Alexander Litvinenko, in 2006, is for potential Russian motives. It is speculated Skripal had been working with the UK's Foreign Intelligence Service, MI6. The UK expelled 23 Russian diplomats and spies, in Russia, which denies the attack to the point of concocting conspiracy theories about why the chemical weapon originated in America or the UK, responded in turn by expelling 23 British diplomats and spies. Meanwhile in America, the Trump administration just sanctioned Russian entities involved in cyber attacks and election interference. And now, in the face of continued Russian intransigence over the poisoning of Skripal and his daughter, America is expelling 60 Russian diplomats and spies, and closing Russia's Seattle consulate. Senior Trump administration officials said that all of the Russians expelled were spies working under diplomatic cover, including at the United Nations. The administration believes there is an unacceptably high number of Russian intelligence operatives in the U.S. The officials also said that the Seattle consulate was a counterintelligence concern because of its proximity to a U.S. Navy base. This diplomatic row only serves to illustrate the trend of significantly deteriorating relations between Russia and the West. Even if Russia is just a spoiler, they are a spoiler with a massive nuclear arsenal. We must respect the fact that this arsenal poses an existential threat to the United States, and a declining power, especially one with as many nukes as Russia has, can be dangerous. America expelling so-called Russian diplomats is an appropriate response to Russia's brazen attack on Skripal and his daughter. If Russia abuses its privilege of having operatives on our shores, diplomatic or otherwise, it should face the consequences. And in general, America should want to reduce the number of spies, even those under diplomatic cover, that Russia has on American soil. But some hope that this is only the beginning of a more aggressive stance toward Russia. The question remains, where would such an aggressive stance lead, and what would it accomplish for America? America should certainly keep a close eye on Russia. Nominally, Russia's nuclear arsenal is on par with America's, and because of its massive geography, Russia borders many areas, including Europe and China, where America has troops, or has interests, military or economic. Source: Fox News.